Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Churchill Downs here on Tuesday. It is April the 30th, 2019. I'm going to look at the featured 7th race from Churchill, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and also join me this week for my Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby preview videos. The Oaks video I hope to have up on Wednesday. Just started looking at that card, and it looks like a great card, and my Derby video should be up on Thursday, hopefully. Let's can't wait for that. It looks like it's going to be great races. The Derby draws early Tuesday morning, and hopefully everybody gets what they want. I did look at the forecast for Derby Day, or Oaks and Derby Day, and there is some rain in the forecast. It's not going to be too warm, but hopefully the rain could stay away, because that would be 3 derbies in a row with the wet track, which I always say everybody always wants a fast, sunny fast 80-degree weather day, but one of my philosophies is when something goes wrong with the weather, you always have a lot more fun than you would with good weather. It's always, it's just one of those things. When you have a party outside, and when you have a party outside, it always rains and everybody has to come in. A lot of people think, oh, you ruined the party. Those are actually the best parties. So even with the rain, I think it's still going to be a great weekend. Did you get my philosophy? Now let's get to the 7th race here on Tuesday from Churchill, which is great that with extra purse money they have. It's great that they added a stakes race for this Tuesday card, and I love the stakes. I love long marathon kind of races, but the 7th race from Churchill, it's the Champions Day Marathon. It's an overnight stakes going for a purse of $115,000. Race is for 3-year-olds and upwards. We only have a field of 6 horses here, but it's a good field of 6 horses going the distance of ground of 2,400 meters, or a distance of ground of 1.5 miles on the Churchill main track. That's right, main track, 2,400 meters, 1.5 miles. Keep in mind, I did go back through the charts and stuff and some replays. By the way, if you can't watch Churchill in your area, if you sign up to RTN, they just started carrying Churchill, so I think it's a part of their single track package. You can buy it for $5, or you have the monthly unlimited. You can watch it there, but you can go back and watch replays of Churchill there now very easily, which I love. So I went back looking through charts, and the last time I found a 1.5 mile race on the dirt at Churchill was 2009, November of 2009. And something I've noticed, the run to the first turn is very, very, very quick. So you want some horse on the rail. You don't want to be wide going into that turn. So with that being said, my top selection, I'm going to go with the 2 horse looking for 8. I'm going to go 2, 4, 1, 3 in the superfecta. 2, 4, 1, 3 super. My top selection is 2 horse looking for 8. This 5-year-old given by looking at Lucky. Marcassi trains. Jose Ortiz gets the leg up. The horse's most recent outing came the 22nd of March at Oaklawn, a mile 16th and off 6-2 claimer. First off the break, the horse won by 1.5 lengths. He stalked early on, a little bit wide, but he got the job done. It was a very good run. Before that, he ran the Grade 2 Autumn at Woodbine, a mile 16th on the Tapeta on the 3rd of November. He finished 6th by 9.25 lengths there, and he had nothing. Towards the backpack most race, it wasn't his day to win. And then before then, the Durham Cup at Woodbine, a mile 8th. September 23rd, he won by 1.25 lengths that day. Small field of horses. He sat on the front end, set some easy fractions, and he went away with it. That was a very good run. And then a Woodbine on the EP Terrell lawn about a mile and an off 6-2 claimer. He finished 4th by 4 lengths. He didn't break all that well. It cost him at the end. He just couldn't really get that good closing kick. But the reason I think he's going to stay the 1.5 mile trip is first thing, he could sit on the front end, and if he sits on the front end and sets some easy fractions, I think he get away with it. But also, say a horse goes on a suicide mission and sets some fast fractions, this horse can come from last and he can win, like he did back here at Churchill in November of 2017 when he won going a mile, closing up well from the back. But he's a versatile horse. I think he'll get the 1.5 mile trip. Good post draw. Second off the break, he should really run well, so I'll take him as a top selection. The only thing that sucks, he's 5-2. But to recap my selection, excuse me, for the 7th race from Churchill and here on this Tuesday afternoon, it's the Champions Day Marathon. Gonna go with the 2 horse looking for 8. I'm gonna go 2, 4, 1, 3 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5.